Many people believe COVID is no longer a big deal. So why get vaccinated? Think of your body like a soccer club. The viruses and bacteria out there are your opponents, rival soccer clubs. Some are easy to beat, like the common cold. You play them almost every season. You know their weaknesses, and you can beat them handily. Other teams aren't so easy, like influenza. Fortunately, you don't play them as often. A smart soccer team knows how to win. It stays healthy, even in the off-season, and always prepares for a new opponent. How does it prepare? First, the smart soccer team learns about that new opponent. They study film of their new opponent's matches. From what they learn, they create a game plan to attack their opponent's weaknesses. Well before the match, your team gets out on the pitch and works hard to practice its new game plan. Vaccines give your body the film it needs to create a game plan for the new opponent. Beating COVID is much the same. COVID vaccines show your team COVID's weaknesses. Your body then trains hard to be ready to take on COVID. You may even feel sore and tired after your vaccine trainings, but each training makes your team stronger and better prepared for your opponent. Of course, Team COVID may still score a goal or two. No game plan is perfect, just like no vaccine is perfect. You may still get some infection, especially if you're exposed to a lot of virus at once. But at the end of stoppage time, you will most likely be the winner. How do we know this? We know this because most teams that lose their match with Team COVID, the hospitalized patients and those who die from COVID, most are not up to date with their vaccine doses. COVID vaccines work very well at preventing hospitalizations and deaths, even from new variants. Exactly how much does vaccinating help your chances of beating Team COVID? Imagine a soccer stadium completely filled with 70,000 adults. If they were all unvaccinated, about 1,300 would end up in the hospital, and about 200 people would die. If, however, all these adults were vaccinated, about 135 would be hospitalized, and about 21 would die. But wait, you get even more benefits from training against COVID. Because vaccination reduces your chances of hospitalization, it reduces hospital and prescription bills. It also shortens virus shedding, so you're less contagious for less time. So you're back out on the pitch sooner. COVID vaccines also lower the chances of infecting those around you, your teammates, children, parents, grandparents, and friends. So by training against COVID with vaccines, you not only increase your chances of winning your own match against Team COVID, you also help your fans and your community beat COVID too.